Hi, everyone. Yeah, it's a cloudy day, so damn it. I hope I didn't disturb my internet connection. Um, this is important. I wanted to do this yesterday, but I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't. But I'm here now. I'm going to be doing a few more. Before I do a couple more, I think today I might do 3 or 4 more streams, breaking down every single fight. So far I've done I think about 4 fights. So today I might try to do 4, depending on how the connection is. I'll look at this video. I hope YouTube gives us something that what do you call it? That shows if your connection is doing well or not. Because at this particular point in time, there's no way for me to tell if my connection is okay or not. But nonetheless, let me just get to the breakdown. I just hope my connection is decent at the very least, like it's watchable. I hope it's watchable. Cody Garbrandt, or rather, Deiveson Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt. Okay, yeah. My apologies. I'm a client just came in, but let me do this breakdown a little bit quickly. Um, Cody Davison Figueiredo versus Cody Garbrandt. This is a tricky one. My official pick was Davison Figueiredo. My subscribers also picked Davison Figueiredo. But it's not going to be as straightforward and as clear cut as people might assume it'll be, largely because both of them get hit a lot in fights, right? Their defenses are not that great, and which is one of the biggest reasons why Deiveson Figueiredo, or rather Cody Garbrandt, has been on such a bad losing streak. He's been knocked out a lot. He's coming back, but the people that he's beaten, they're not that great. But let me get back to the breakdown. Both of them get hit a lot. My biggest concern with this fight, even though I picked Deiveson Figueiredo, is that Cody Garbrandt has almost twice as much power as Deiveson Figueiredo. So if Cody Garbrandt somehow manages to land a clean shot, then he might actually knock out Deiveson Figueiredo, largely because Deiveson Figueiredo is now older. Deiveson Figueiredo, obviously, as you get older, you become a little bit slower than normal. But he looked good in his fight against Rob Font, and Rob Font, despite the fact that people might have their ideas about him, I think Rob Font is one of the most durable fighters in that division. So it was a solid performance, even though I felt like he was getting hit a little bit too much for my liking, but nonetheless, he looked decent in that particular fight. My biggest issue is that, Deiveson Figueiredo gets hit as much as Cody Garbrandt. But when we are measuring power, who has the most amount of power, but again, Cody Garbrandt has the largest amount of power, which I think if both of them land clean shots, the one who's probably going to go down is going to be Deiveson Figueiredo. However, Deiveson Figueiredo is a submission threat. Deiveson Figueiredo shoots a lot of takedowns. Deiveson Figueiredo throws a lot more strikes than Cody Garbrandt. But Cody Garbrandt also has a decent amount of striking defense. So it's a really difficult one to actually call. Even though I'm picking Deiveson Figueiredo, my subscribers are also picking Deiveson Figueiredo. It's going to be a little bit challenging, largely because I feel like the best way for Deiveson Figueiredo to win this fight is if he takes the fight to the ground. If he decides to actually stand, I wouldn't be shocked if Deiveson Figueiredo gets knocked out. Cody, despite everything that has been happening, I feel like the reason why he hasn't been aggressive is because he has been dropped a lot. So that makes him a little bit more hesitant when he has to exchange. But he might be coming into this fight with a little bit more confidence because he's coming off of two knockouts, right? No, it's not a knockout. It's one decision and one knockout, I think, something like that. So that might give him a little. And I actually predicted that Cody Garbrandt would actually win that fight, and then he would win it by knockout. I actually said it on my stream, I think. So that's the other thing, So yeah, in summary, when it comes to striking, Deiveson Figueiredo throws a lot more, but his defense is horrible. It's the same as Cody Garbrandt. Not horrible, but they both of them get hit a lot. But Deiveson Figueiredo has been a little bit durable, but I don't know if he's going to be able to take a big shot from Cody Garbrandt, especially at this stage in his career when he's like 36 years old. I don't know if Cody lands a solid shot. I don't know if he's going to be able to take it. But on the feet, I'd still give the advantage to Deiveson Figueiredo. He throws like decent amounts of strikes and he's able to defend decently, which is impressive. On the ground, Deiveson Figueiredo shoots a lot more takedowns, and he's successful almost half of the time. So if he shoots like maybe 100 takedowns, 100 is too much of an exaggeration. Let's say if he shoots maybe, what do you call it, 10 takedowns, he's probably going to be able to land about, let's say, four of them maybe. So because of that, there's a probability that this fight, if Deiveson Figueiredo has high fight IQ or his team, which I think they do because, hi Sophia, which I think they do because he was a champion. I mean, like a lot of his fights at flyweight were championship matches. So I think this fight, if they are smart, it should only play out on the ground. But obviously, Cody Garbrandt is not an easy person to take down, so it's going to be some solid stand up. I think he can create openings with his striking and actually take it to the ground, which is what I think he should do. Because if he stays on the feet, I'm actually going to be very worried because it might end in a knockout for Cody Garbrandt. So yeah, I'm going to do maybe three more breakdowns. I'm going to do Jalen Turner versus Renato Moicano today. Just that now I'm going to speak to a client. Maybe within the next, maybe let's say 10 minutes, I'll be starting another stream. So today I'm going to do Jalen Turner. I'm going to do Jiri Prohaska. I'm going to do Calvin Kattar versus Aljamain Sterling. So for now, for this stream, I'm done. See you on the